Good morning guys, welcome to Saturday's free racing tips video, and happy Grand National Day. It is of course the biggest day in horse racing. It's the day where horse racing gets itself on the front page of many newspapers, and really looking forward to the biggest race of them all, the £1 million FRT Grand National. Can't wait for it. Should be an excellent afternoon of action. So there's loads for us to get through in today's video, as you'd expect, so we're going to kind of get straight to things. To be honest, we've got to go through the premium tip, little earner. As it's Saturday, that means the lucky 15 is free for all to see today, and of course I'm going to give you those all important Grand National fancies as well. If you look on the post below this one, there is also the article I've put together with some national fancies and a bit more in-depth article if you wanted to give that a read, or you can just wait and we'll have them in this video. So yeah, really looking forward to today's action. Not just the Grand National, some really good races from Aintree as well. And we're going to start off with one of those good races at Aintree, the Staying Hurdle, which is the 250 at Aintree. That is where our premium tip goes today. And today's horse is Cole Harden, and that's currently around about the 11-4 mark. This horse was actually a really good winner of the World Hurdle last time out, of course, for Warren Greatex and Gavin Sheehan. And it seems as though the wind operation that they gave this horse a few months ago has really worked the oracle, really. And I think that he could even improve a little bit more coming into this one. And it's the one they all have to beat for me. Warren Greatex, Gavin Sheehan absolutely love this horse. Sheehan sure to be positive and give the horse a good ride as well. The horse was second at this meeting last year, so we know he goes well on the track, and in some ways you could almost say that Aintree's he's a bit more suited to Aintree than he is Cheltenham, but that is difficult to say after he won a World Hurdle, but it's certainly, there's a case to be made there. World Hurdle runners have a really good record in this race, and I think Cole Harden just looks to be a really good bet. I think there's more to come from this horse. He's going to set a good gallop, he's going to stay well, and I think he'll be tough for many to go past. He's got the heart of a lion as well, and I think he can confirm the form with Zarkanda in this one. I know it was over fences, but Sapphire Daru didn't half give that form a bit of a boost yesterday as well. So premium tip Cole Harden, expect that to go well. We're staying at Aintree for our little earner today as well. That goes in the 5-10 there at Aintree, and our tip here, that's the Game Changer. Was at 10-1 when first tipped last night, now currently an 8-1 shot. This horse was well backed at Cheltenham in the County Hurdle actually on Gold Cup Day last time out, but the ground really did go against the horse on that day. It was much more testing than I think many people were even expecting, even after the rain. The ground didn't really take that rain too well, and I think he's well worth another look on a better surface and at a track like Aintree. As we know, Gordon Elliott, with the likes of Clarkham, Don Cossack and a couple of others, he's having an excellent week. His horses couldn't be in much better form, and in an apprentice race he's booked the promising and extremely talented Luke Dempsey, who manages to claim £5, and I think that's a really, really good jockey booking from Gordon Elliott. The run at Cheltenham was the first run for a few months last time out, and I think there could be more to come from the source, could build on that, and I think looks to be great value. So that's the little earner, the Game Changer in the 5-10 at Aintree. As it's Saturday, that does mean that our lucky 15, that's free for everyone to see, and you won't be surprised to hear that Cole Harden 250 at Aintree and the Game Changer 5-10 at Aintree are both in there. We then have Days of Heaven in the 130 at Aintree to hopefully get our day off to a flying start at 6-1. And then it's Santificio, and that's in the 8-20 at Wolverhampton, and that's a 4-1 shot. Potential returns from £1 stakes for this lucky 15. We're going to be looking at around about the £2,500 mark, so it'll be outstanding if these come in, but it's the sort of lucky 15 with these good prices. You know, 2 or 3 come in, you're going to be looking at some really good returns as well. So that's that done. We've gone through the premium tip, little earner and lucky 15. Of course, the Grand National, that's the big one for today. Want to know your fancies as well. I know everyone's got a different system for things and a different way of looking at it. Some people will spend hours studying the form, some will stick a pin in the newspaper, some will go for the best colours. You know, that's the colours and the name. There's no real right or wrong way for the National, really, but you know, studying the form I think is certainly the way I'm going to go about it, and hopefully we can have some good bets here. So I've got 3 for you for the Grand National, and I'm going to share them with you. The best bet of them all would be Rocky Creek. This horse around 10 to 1. All these will be each way, of course. 9 points well in. This horse has experience at the has experience over national fence after a good fifth last year, seeing out his races better, solid jumper, touch wood, runs for Nichols and Soundtwist and Davis, who couldn't really be in better form this season, especially in these big races, and ticks a lot of boxes. You then have Sol, well handicapped horse for David Pipe at around about 20 to 1. That's worth an each way bet. Pipe actually does really well with these sorts, and the horse has really improved since going to his yard. Won 2 from 2. Got the horse really well handicapped, but off a high enough rating to get in. Could go off towards the front and stay there for Tom Scudamore, who I think is really good when front riding. So that's Sol I quite like at 20 to 1. And then your big price one at 50 to 1, Rebel Rebellion. Done nothing wrong this season, done nothing but improve. Handles the track, always worth going one at a huge price, and I think he's got an outside chance and could be really good value and give us a good run for our money. So they're my 3, Rocky Creek, Sol, Rebel Rebellion. And I will point out as well that I did, for our gold members a couple of months ago, I did tip up Balthazar King, and that was at 25 to 1. Now that horse is about 10 to 1, so I couldn't advise backing him at those prices, but we'll be cheering him on and expect him to go fairly well. So if you did like the look of him at that price, then by all means go for it. But they're my 3. Hopefully we can have a really good day. Do let me know your fancies, and of course the main thing is that all horses come back safe, and hopefully, even if one of mine doesn't do it, AP McCoy can do it on Shut the Front Door, and he can have a fantastic send-off, and he might even retire today. But yeah, thank you for watching today. Let's have a great Grand National. Speak to you later, and bye-bye.